Hello everyone. So, the second biggest crypto ecosystem experienced a devastating attack yesterday. On the 9th of May, UST stablecoin lost its peg from $1 to 0.62 cents, causing a tremendous loss, and it was a real bloodbath. Bitcoin is down by 50% from its previous all-time high. The sentiment now is at its lowest, and there's extreme fear for Bitcoin and the future of crypto. But let's take a broader look and see how the general economical conditions led to this point. So first of all, inflation in the US is at its all-time high in the past 40 years. Well, 80% of all the US dollars were printed by the Fed during the pandemic in order to keep the machine running. What happens is that people will get more money and then they will spend it and invest it more. By doing so, asset prices will go up as well as consumers' goods. Well, that's awesome, right? Not exactly, because as the market catches up, the inflation will start to reveal itself. And that means that you can buy less things with the same amount of money. So, with the rising of the inflation, the government stops printing money and stops investing in assets. And then the Fed increases the interest rates, and you have to spend more money on loans, so you will spend less money on assets. But how this affects the market? The asset prices such as stocks and cryptos start to decline. Bitcoin is now down from its previous all-time high by 50%. Why this is important? Well, because investors are horrible at controlling their own emotions. The fear and greed index right now it's showing 10% level. That it's the lowest possible level. Extreme fear. Right now, tons and tons of people are really nervous and they don't know what to do. But keep in mind that perception is everything. I don't know the future more than anyone. But what I do know is that one of the key ingredients for a successful investor is to learn to control your emotions. Because it's never as good as it seems, and it's never as bad as it looks. A wise man once told me that often the greatest power is simple patience. So as we see fear everywhere, that doesn't mean that the market won't go further down. Usually when you go ahead and buy assets when everyone is fearful and those are good assets, well, it always pay off. But being a contrarian is hard, because the average person goes with the crowd. And right now, the crowd is filled with fear, and it's telling you that Bitcoin, cryptos and other assets will go down forever. Well, I don't think that's necessarily what's gonna happen. Generally, when there's blood on the streets, it's usually a good time to start getting excited.